aka Cozy Cinema. We're here talking about the DCU. About the DCU, man. I'm sorry, my hair. Oh my gosh. We're here talking about the DCU and pretty much the news that dropped this whole entire month for DCU. First things first, we're gonna react to Supergirl again. I did a trailer reaction to Supergirl already, but we're gonna do it again on here. Supergirl dropped the trailer pretty much 12 days ago, and I like the trailer, but you know what? We're just gonna do it right now and just start right now, and I'll give my thoughts afterwards. Show my screen. Show my screen. Mm-hmm. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, Supergirl trailer, the official teaser right here.
You managed to get most of it on the paper this time. Good job, buddy. Cars are out. Hereby declare the 23 will be the best year yet.
I love movie.
Let's be honest, babe. It's not a very high bar to clear.
I didn't know any of you were still alive. What was it like to lose everything in a day?
Proton didn't die in a day. The gods are not that kind. Okay, this does not look like this is gonna end well. For you guys.
Do others on your planet have powers like you?
No, it's a pretty small group of two.
What's Superman like?
He sees the good in everyone. And I see the truth.
That was the trailer for Supergirl. So my reactions on this right here, man. Just right there, right there. All right. So I want to talk about Supergirl and DC overall. Okay, make sure. All right. I think this trailer was cool. I liked it. When I first reacted to the trailer, I liked it. Definitely some great visuals in this movie. I already said hands down, I think hands down to me, this is gonna be a better film than Superman. It should, based off like her story and reading Supergirl tomorrow. It should, bro. But let me say this too though. This trailer did not wow me. You know what I'm saying? Trailer didn't wow me when I first watched it, and now watching more now, like I'm more comfortable watching this trailer. Like as far as like I can watch it every time now because it's cool things going on. You know what I'm saying? You got Supergirl going on an adventure. You see Lobo, peak. By the way, you know what I'm saying? And I do have to say this too because some people already hear too much in the air, but it do look like a Guardians film, bro. As far as like just the tone and the feel of it, and yeah, it's a good thing, and people can say it's a great thing because Guardians movies are cool and good, which I agree. But at the same time, it's like you want to stand out, you want to be different from like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be known for being another Guardians movie or the tone of a Guardians film. You know what I'm saying? You want to be Supergirl. You want to be Woman of Tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like Supergirl. You want to say Supergirl movie look like a Supergirl movie. You don't want to look like say, it's a Guardians of the film. That's why I think I'm not even into that. I ain't meant to JG, bro. I'm saying JG is still cool. He's still my dog, but there's some concerns I got with this man as the head of the DCU. I mean, co-head. I'm sorry. But that's a little thing, we can talk about later on in these videos and shit. Right now we're focusing on our DCU and what's going on with that. And yeah, I think overall, like I said, the visuals on point. Looks way better than Superman from cinematography standpoint. It looks great. I like it. Some cool visual effects in here that was so clean. Uh, but yeah, man, it's that feel that Gardens, man, that kind of like throws it off. Like some of these people you saw in the movie, like um, Krem, the Buck, it was trash. I ain't gonna lie to you, the design of him was trash, and it's kind of like got my concern of like how they're handling him. Like pretty much like they don't give a shit about this nigga, and because to be honest, you don't need to look. This dude look like a fucking Ravager, bro. Freaking Ravager. I'm sorry, my language. But he does look like a Ravager. Like, dude, like, nigga, like, be different. Like why you gotta look like a Guardians type of Ravager looking ass nigga? You know what I'm saying? And I think that's like, not a good look for like what we want for our DCU and how we want it to look. Like, we don't want to be like a knockoff or mirroring to like we had got going seen in Guardians already. We've seen in in the MCU already, and that's what I kind of feel like overall DC's trying to get at, trying to be. It's like, nah, we don't want y'all to be like that. We just want y'all to make good quality movies and still have that foundation of the MCU, what they put and what they implemented on for their universe into ours. That's all we're asking for. Not be like them as far as like make it that tone, just like the Guardians, or make it like that, look like the rappers from Guardians. Like, no, we ain't asking for all that. Just set the blueprint like the MCU did, as far as like getting unknown actors, getting characters that we all care about, and putting them in good, solid, quality movies. And that's what this kind of losing track about. So far, at the same time, Superman is the only movie that we got. And I will say that Superman did feel like Guardians a little bit, but at the same time, it's still standing out being a Superman movie, which is why I give praise to Superman a little bit. But Supergirl though, off the rip, like, it's a space adventure movie, so I guess we're gonna see space adventure things, and you see, people that are trying to take her down. They look like Ravagers, bro. Like that's from Guardians of the Galaxy. So I don't know. I don't know. The trailer was still cool. It was still dope. I'm excited for Supergirl for sure. Don't get me wrong. Please don't get me wrong, man. But it's okay as a fan to have concerns and be with a book on things. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't got to grades everything I see because of DCU. I still want my DCU to be great. And but you gotta do it. You gotta do it in good terms, man, and follow some good shit, bro. But Supergirl, man, it's gonna be dope. I think it's gonna be a cool movie. That trailer, like I said, it was just cool to me. And then wow me like the Superman trailer did. Like, when you watch that Superman trailer, bro, that not the official trailer, like that teaser. When we first got introduced to that teaser, my nigga, bro, like we heard we see the nigga first get his ass whooped, waxed into snow. Nigga not breathing and shit. Nigga, I was like, what the hell's going on with my goat? You know what I'm saying? Like, you had you worried and concerned, had you logged in for that first 10 to 15 seconds. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Supergirl for me didn't do. To me, I feel like Supergirl was just like another trailer. Like, oh, here you go, here's Supergirl. Here's a trailer. Go check it out when it comes out in June. That's how I feel like they handled her. And 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 I don't think to me, I don't think that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I think you should handle her with more care, just like Superman did. Nigga, like, it's a House of L. And then two, that's my check. If I'm not wrong, David Zaslav said the four pillars of the DCU is Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and Supergirl. They handled the Superman right with the teaser of how we should handle one of our four pillars of the DCU. I didn't feel that with Supergirl, with Kal-El and all that. I didn't feel that with Supergirl. Now, I'm not saying it's still going to be a bad movie. I'm not saying that. I still think it'll be a great movie. I still think it'll be better than Superman. I'm just basing off this trailer. It didn't move me like that. That's Superman did. You know what I'm saying? It still moved me to a point where, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch Kal-El. You know what I'm saying? I'm still excited to see Supergirl. But it didn't move me of thinking like, oh, this is gonna be one of the ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I watched Superman, the teaser trailer, bro, I was saying, oh, this should be one of the ones. You know what I'm saying? This should be an all-timer. I didn't get that with Supergirl. But that's how I feel about it. I still think it's a cool trailer. I give the trailer a B, B plus. You know what I'm saying? Around that area, I think I give the Superman teaser an A. You know what I'm saying? Just the score, the visuals. We saw him doing Superman things. We barely get to see her do Supergirl things in this trailer. You know what I'm saying? It's just towards the end. That's it. But the suit is dope. I love the skirt. I still don't like the S. I hate the S on all the House of L's, nigga. I don't like the S, bro. I hope that S changes in minute tomorrow. Some shit like that, man. I don't want the S. That's just me though. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's like it's gonna ruin my whole thought of the Superman or the House of L. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't ruin the whole entire thing. But I do want to go back to that original S. You know what I'm saying? That crest on the chest, man. You know what I'm saying? When she ran right there in that comic book right there, you see that S that she got on right now in the comic book. That's what I want. So yeah. But the suit though overall is still dope. I still don't like the lines. That line and that car shit. Probably gotta get that up. Throw that shit in the trash. I'm tired of seeing the lines. I'm tired of seeing that collar shit. But overall, the suit is still dope. I like the skirt. I love the skirt. That skirt was dope to see. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me look at it right now. Oh, I'm at it, bro. Okay, that Supergirl suit is not bad. To y'all, I don't know. Like, that Supergirl suit is better than the Superman suit. To me, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Her damn suit look better than the Superman suit. And I still got problem with the suit. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm trying to get like a cool. Right here. Let me share the screen real quick with y'all. Give me. Here, I'll show you this one, the poster for it. You know what I'm saying? Like the suit right here, like I like the trench coat, you know what I'm saying? Give it aura. And the Walker, and, you know, niggas gonna compare it. And I can't blame them. But gonna compare this shit to the Star Lord and Guardians of the Galaxy. But I still like this shit on her though. You know what I'm saying? I still got some aura to her, you know, give her like a cool distinctive look. Like I said, the lines though, man, just like it's less lines more than Superman, which I like. You know what I'm saying? They didn't add all the lines in this bitch. But I'm still mad at these lines right here that's showing right here under her coat. But that belt and that skirt though, and them boots, psh, the hair, hey, give it to me. Give it to me. That shit fire. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with that heavy. But yeah, change that S though. This is why I'm just not I'm not like tripping on the S because like overall the suit is actually kind of dope. But like man, I hope man they just go back to that original S man. Like ain't nothing beating that original S, bro. That's the defined symbol of the House of L. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the defined symbol, bro. Like watch change it. But like I said, hopefully the man tomorrow proves me otherwise. But that's why I think about the Supergirl trailer, man. I think it was cool and all that. That's a B plus trailer. Hopefully the official trailer riles me even more. If not, I'm probably gonna have some issues with this movie coming out. Regardless of my anticipation, I can still keep a buck on things. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, like how I was handling on Doomsday and RJ Doom before. Nigga now I'm on the train for that shit. Nigga, get it now. You know? But that's about it, bro. That's how I feel about Millie Park and her Supergirl suit. I still think it's a dope look. I like the look, trench coat and all that, bro. And the trailer's dope too. One thing I want to talk about in that trailer is this mud nigga right here. This should be loaded. Boom, 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 boom. This mug jigger right in there. Boom! Lobo! That nigga is peak! Come on, man! Hey, this hands down one of the best characters I've ever seen. Perfect cast. I love this Momoa as Lobo. I thought that was gonna be his first character at first, like a long time ago. When he first got introduced into DCU, not Aquaman, even though I still think he was dope as Aquaman. But him as Lobo is perfectly hands down the best. Look for him and roll for him. He's gonna kill it. I can't wait. He was badass in the shot right here alone. For like that 1 or 2 seconds in that trailer, bro. He was hands down probably the best part. You You know what I'm saying? To see and eye worthy. But overall, man, I'm excited for I'm excited for Lobo. Be interested in DCU and see where furthermore they're gonna do with him. I'm glad to see him in this movie. Him and Super gonna throw some hands for show. Can't wait for that fight. That fade gonna be fire. And that's one thing too. I'm really hoping to do well on Supergirl is her action scenes. I'm not gonna lie, that end part, man, she did a little. I hope ain't just like that throughout the whole time. Movie she's just taking the whole guy with one thing. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully she throw some hands, boom, boom, like Superman was doing. You know what I'm saying? Superman a little bit, you know. But with Lobo, that could be fire. But that's my thoughts though on the Supergirl trailer, bro. And that's all I think about right now with the DCU. And now we're guessing that just came upon. Actually, we'll talk about that last. We're gonna talk about this right here. Another um that we just got. I think yesterday or the day before. We can talk about it right now. Creature Commandos Season 2 will reportedly feature the Deep's classic hero. So anybody, well, it says spoilers, but it's not really a spoiler. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all don't want to see a spoiler, I guess you can just go. But we're going into it right now. So the second season of James Gunn's adult animated series Creature Commandos will reportedly feature the DCU debut of well-known DC Comics superhero. The second season of James Gunn's Creature Commandos is now in production and will reportedly feature the DCU debut of a very powerful DC comic book superhero. Now we're going to see who it is. According to Nexus Point News, Captain Atom will appear in Season 2 of the adult animated series. We're not sure of how he'll factor into the story, but the site claims that this will be the Nathaniel character who debuted in Captain Atom #1 back in 1987. So, as you can see, having Captain Atom back, not back, debuting in the Commandos Season 2. I'm gonna put a buck with y'all. I'm not really into Commandos like that. I thought the first season was cool, you know, like for editors to get by and get through, you know what I'm saying? Some content, you know what I'm saying? It's solid. It's definitely a cool thing to watch, but nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. It ain't like it's a, you know, I don't know what to compare it to. It's not like an Invincible and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like peak like that, but you know what I'm saying. If you bored, you know what I'm saying. You're definitely like into cartoons and animated shows like that. You know what I'm saying. It's not a bad thing to throw on, I guess, for a little bit in the background. But season 1 was solid for me. You know what I'm saying. Season 2, when I saw it was announced, I wasn't like excited, but I was like, all right, for sure. You know what I'm saying. Just got season 2 coming. Better bring. All I know is you better bring Cersei back. That's all I know, nigga. That's the reason why that show the last season to me was just okay because they did Cersei, but bring her back and you do her justice, my nigga. All right, I'm back on the road. So this is what James Gunn had to say. He said, "We're thrilled to team up with Max for another season for Creature Commandos Mayhem." Gunn CEO, co-CEO Peter Safran said in a joint statement when it was announced that the series will return from our spectacular first season of Peacemaker to the astonishing run of the Penguin to the record-breaking launch of Creature Commandos, Max has consistently delivered above industry expectations and beyond our wildest imaginings. Thank you, Casey, Sarah, Pia, Sono, and the entire team of your tremendous support of the DCU studios to continue. We are proud to call Max home. I love Max too, by the way. Max is dope. But yeah, something new. You know what I'm saying? I guess in that statement that he said. But Captain Atom, man, it will be in the DCU, man. Commandos. Y'all give me your thoughts on what you think about it. I think it's dope. You know what I'm saying? Add another, OP nigga into the lineup that has some, interesting, powers and power sets. I mean, and story too as well to know who he is. I think Captain Atom is dope. I read like probably 1 or 2 comics from that nigga, but like he's overall I've seen him in shows and animated shows and shit. And he's dope. I love Captain Atom actually. He's really cool, and I'm actually see what they're gonna do with him in the Commandos, especially since like from what James Gunn said, the characters in Commandos or who voice these characters are also gonna be the characters in real life action. So who knows who's gonna be voicing Captain Atom? Who do you want to voice Captain Atom? I'm already seeing that Alan Richardson fan cast already. Even though, and I actually like it better than Batman. Adam Richardson was actually one of my choices to beat Captain Adam. Actually, and I can see him do it, but I don't think based off the people begging him for him to do the Batman role and shit, I don't think he's gonna get it. But we'll see. Who knows, man? I could be wrong. But I dare hear as well that he had talked with DCU already about a certain role that he wants to do or capable of doing. So I don't know. Maybe this is the role because he also came out with that announcement right now, him being in season 2 of Commandos. Can it be Captain Adam? I don't know. We'll see. But that's my thought though on season 2 of Creature Commando. Sorry, y'all. And now we're gonna talk about the last topic of the day. And we're gonna talk about this certain DC casting that just was announced earlier this week. My computer can just not be done. What are you doing? All right, here we go, man. We finally got our Brainiac, our DCU Brainiac for Man of Tomorrow. How y'all excited about that, man? I'm extremely excited about that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Hold on real quick. Freaking laptop died. Asshole. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Oh, shit. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on real quick. Hold on. You know what? Freak it. Trying to bring it. Hope it's going down right away. All right. Hey y'all, it's your boy Cozy Movies, man, aka Cozy Cinema. We're here to talk about DCU's Brainiac that has been announced earlier this week from James Gunn himself. James Gunn tweeted a while back about Brainiac, and earlier this week announcing our Brainiac pretty much, man. And as you can see on that screen right here, it is Lars Eidinger. But first, let me show you this tweet that James Gunn made the official announcement. Keep my Batman profile pic. Anyways, in our worldwide search for Brainiac and the Man of Tomorrow, Lars Eidinger rose to the top. Welcome to the DCU, Lars. It's all the nothing he said. But yeah, man, James Gunn finds his Brainiac for Man of Tomorrow and Lars Eidinger. German actor Lars Eidinger will be Brainiac in James Gunn's Superman and Lex Luthor's movie Men of Tomorrow be here. This is the first time Brainiac, a very popular Superman villain in the comics next to Lex, will appear on the big screen. The character was created by writer Otto Binder and artist Al Plastino and made his debut in Action Comics 242. Brainiac is a really smart android who comes from the planet of Kolu. He's hell-bent on collecting all the knowledge of the universe. What we know about Man of Tomorrow is that David Cornswell's Man of Steel and Nicholas Holt's Luthor have to team up against a new threat in the galaxy. Wouldn't be surprised if it's Brainiac who can shrink cities and destroy planets. In the comics, the bad guy has a history of shrinking Superman's home planet Krypton, and in some storylines, even destruct the place. So that's pretty much about it. You know, I said we're gonna get more into that, but Lars is our Brainiac, bro. I'm excited for it. I'm so glad he went with an unknown actor as well. This gives me more hope on our future of DC Batman in the fan castings, you know what I'm saying, to shut that shit down that we're presenting online. But just overall, you know what I'm saying, of what you need to do to get a DC role. Like one audition, and you gotta win in an audition over him. And I'm kind of glad that he said that in a recent response on the threads of asking him. Sorry. He was answering somebody's question about how he got the role, and he said his audition, which one great answer, you know, nothing crazy. And yeah, man, I'm glad that Lars is our Brainiac, somebody new. I've seen some clips from him from his work, and I think he's perfect for his role. He has to look for it. I can't wait to see the design on him. I think it's gonna be a dope movie, man. I think Men of Tomorrow. I don't want this to be a great movie because I'm still gonna be questioning James Gunn's writing, but I think it's gonna still be a good movie overall. As far as like a Superman action movie, it's gonna be freaking fire. I think the element's gonna be great still, but the writing's gonna where I'm gonna see where it's gonna lie. And but I'm excited that one Brainiac is in the DCU. He's gonna be showcased finally on the big screen. One of Superman's best villains, horror villains. One of my favorite villains of Superman. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that he finally gonna get his shine on. And yeah, man, I don't know what to say about that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just dope to see that, like Brainiac is actually in the DCU, and it's gonna be one of the hard villains that we've seen. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm more excited for Men of Tomorrow, despite what I think about Men of Tomorrow. I will get a video about that later on, but this is right now about Lars, man, and I'm glad, like I said, James Gunn is finding unknown actors around and finding the talent as well, and having them to get an audition, not just because you did this movie or did this show, you should automatically get an audition right now. Like you gotta win yourself, you gotta earn it, and obviously right now Lars Eidinger did it and he earned it. Shout out to him, man. We got Brainiac. I'm looking forward to it. Man, tomorrow, David Cornswet, Superman, Nicholas Holt, Lex Luthor, Lars Eidinger, Brainiac. Be ready, man. 2027 gonna be fire. I'm looking forward to it, bro. And yeah, man, that's what I think about so far about the DCU. Uh, I think DCU right now. I think we should, overall. I'm gonna get a little brief. I want to do a full video on my DCU thoughts, but I'm gonna do a little brief. Right now, I'm okay with where we're at. I'm still got my questions, my concerns here and there about certain things that's being made, that's being put out, that's being decision making from James Gunn. But overall, we're okay. We are on the right path right now. We just gotta see what's gonna be further on going with the lanterns, which I'm not even gonna talk about that right now, bro. These I am, and it's sad how they're handling the lanterns right now. I'm like, first of all, you going this is a trailer and gives itself a teaser, which is one of a teaser, which is the scene in the freaking teaser is where they showed us of the a first set photo of Howard Jordan and our John Stewart and Pierre just walking, staring, two men walking on the road, and they want to show the teaser that exact same thing of what happened leading to that point. Like, bruh, mess me with that shit. You know what I'm saying, bruh? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm so hard on Lances because one, I think it's gonna be like besides Supergirl, I think it's gonna be the cleanest, probably the most DCU project that we're gonna have. And as far as the team behind it, the production designs, like it's gonna be like a clean ass project. But if we ain't gonna see these niggas in their suits or using their powers in the rings until the last two episodes, I'm gonna have a problem. I ain't gonna lie to you with these niggas, and we're gonna have another Daredevil Born Again on our hands, like hands down. I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna have some words for that. But yeah, man, I really don't want to rant on DCU like that. I mean, on answers like that right now because I don't want to get mad. But that's why I think about DCU. Let me know what y'all think about the DCU right now so far and where it's heading to. Hopefully, it gets better. Hopefully, the big heavy names come into play soon. What do you think about James Gunn getting Lars Eidinger as Brainiac? And what do you think about the Supergirl trailer, Lobo, all that, man? Let me know. It's your boy Cozy Movies, man, aka Cozy Cinema. Thank you for tuning in for this whole live stream. Thank you for tuning in for the whole entire video. Appreciate that, man. And I say Cozy at the movies, the Cozy watching movies. And we out, man. See you in the next video. Peace.